Hey guys, I took a week off and I just want to explain why I did. I was supposed to upload another visually impaired app I use. I think I said Seeing AI. I do still plan on doing that video for you guys next week hopefully. Because the app is on my phone, I really didn't want to take pictures of screenshots. I actually wanted to show you guys how I use it, and for that I want to use my tripod and camera that I haven't used yet. I'm still recording on my iPhone 6 Plus. I've been recording on my phone since I started YouTube, so I really wanted to up my game and use that camera, but I have a learning curve and I'm just trying to learn how to use the camera correctly so that way I can put that up and you guys can actually see me using that app live. So hopefully I will be able to do that by next week for you guys. If not, I'll keep learning because I don't want to put something subpar up, because I feel that anytime I'm doing a video about what apps I use, it's really important for it to be interactive so that when you guys understand, if you are visually impaired yourself, to understand what it is, so that way if you're interested in using it, you can definitely try it for yourself. Especially if it's an app that costs money, I want to make sure I give you guys a full and thorough explanation of how I use the app and if I like it or not. But anyway, on to the next topic. I took a week off, a lot of things were going on, and I just needed to take a little break. I had a lot of things going on in my career and I wanted to concentrate on that, and it's been really busy. YouTube I do as a hobby. I love doing YouTube, it's fun, but it's not my source of income. So you know, my family, my job, taking care of the people I love, that's what's really important to me and takes priority. So the last couple of weeks have been hectic and I have a project that's due this Friday, so I'm just going to be nose to the nose grind and really focused on that. So that's why I had to take a week off, and I'm very happy that it wasn't 2 weeks, so I wanted to get these videos together for you guys. But yeah, this week's going to be pretty busy too because I have a project due this Friday that's kind of important, but I did want to explain that to you guys, so I hope you guys understand. So with this video, I wanted to touch base on that, but I also wanted to touch on 2 other subjects. So let's change scenery, shall we? On to the next. I'm not even sure if you guys even noticed, but I haven't been monetizing my videos as of late, and I know there's a lot of things going on about YouTube and influencers and creators on monetization of videos and the whole entire AdSense fiasco, but luckily my income is not tied to YouTube or the videos I'm making, so I did want to point that out. I haven't been monetizing my videos for a minute because I want to be able to say what I want to say. I want to be able to do the content that I want to do, and I don't want to be tied to any constraints. I value that freedom of speech to do whatever I want to do on YouTube and on my channel. Now obviously, if I don't do anything vulgar or anything like that, so I can totally understand why they have those safeguards in place. However, I want to be able to talk about, if I wanted to talk about politics one day or whatever, I want the freedom to do that without any type of repercussions to my income. And that brings me to my next and final topic on this particular video. I wanted to address what I do for a living outside of YouTube, because I know sometimes people are curious about that. No one has asked me personally, but I know when I watch videos, I'm very curious. It's like, wow, that's awesome that you can make a living doing what you love, making content for YouTube. But if you couldn't make a living, what is your full-time job? Because like I said, I do this because I love doing it, and not saying if you make money from it you don't love it, because obviously you do. You have to be a creative soul and have something to share and be willing to put yourself out on this type of social platform. But I just do it for fun. I do have a full-time job, and let me go ahead and share what I do with you guys. Change the but certainly not least, what I do, I work for an insurance company. I'm an associate project manager, so I work on different projects from beginning to end to see if it can get translated into a viable business plan within our business. So I actually been doing this for about a year. So I'm I love my job. I love my job. And when I tell people that, especially being visually impaired, they're somewhat surprised because usually people that are blind, legal blindness, or visual impairment, they automatically assume that we are either in customer service or things of that nature. There's nothing wrong with that. I actually started with this company as a customer service representative and had the opportunity to career path and develop my career from that position. And I love what I do right now. I'm able to take care of myself, take care of my family, so I really appreciate what I do. But because of that freedom of having a separate career from YouTube, I'm able not to put all of my eggs in one basket. So YouTube I just really do for fun. I do to meet people, to get to know people out there that have eye conditions that affect their life, day-to-day life. I do it to meet people that love their natural hair and learn tips from them. I do it to meet people that love to have fun with their life, positivity. Now obviously I'm not happy all the time. I don't think that's healthy to say you're happy 100% of the time. I think you have to have a different range of emotion, from sadness, anger, disappointment. You have to feel all that to be a well-rounded person. But I do truly believe that whatever you put out in the universe, you do manifest. So I'm really big into words of affirmation, thinking and planning, and I think that kind of falls right back into my project management experience and background. I love to plan and I love to have things in some type of list. I'm all about list on my recorder, on my notation on my phone. That's how I keep things in order, because obviously I do have difficulties writing the list down because I'm not able to see it. But it's not possible. Even if you have a disability, simple work accommodations can help you. And I have work accommodations. I use JAWS as a screen reader. I use VoiceOver on my MacBook. I use Seeing AI, all these different apps, or Cam. I use a lot of things at my disposal for me to able to do my job. It takes me a little bit longer, that's okay, but I have a great memory, and when I get it done, it's 120% of my effort. I make sure it's polished and perfect before I turn it over for anyone else to look at. So I just want to make this quick video just to see if you guys even noticed that I have stopped monetizing my videos. And if you have, that's the reason why. I also want to share what I did for a living outside of YouTube. And I'm sorry that I was MIA for that week, but I needed it to concentrate on things in my career. So I hope you guys understand, and I'll see you guys next week. And I haven't said this in a while, but be you, stay true, and be naturally seen. Bye.